All right. Good day, y'all. Happy Mercury Day. I hope you're doing well. I am the truth, and you are too. Welcome to this week's Mercury Day Energy Reading. Everything you need to know pertaining to me and my services is located in the description box of this video below for you to see. For this week's Mercury Day Energy Reading, I'll be channeling with there is Sarah, who's supporting the class High School and the High School. And let me do it one more time. All right, so yeah, I don't remember what I said the other day when I put her on there. Sarah. And Sarah is basically like the daughter of Jesus and Mary Magdalene. Um, I forgot like what I typed yesterday to like let y'all know what she is. But yeah, she's daughter of Mary Magdalene and Jesus. And they represent like not the Holy Trinity, but like the mother, father, and what you call it, the child that comes from it or whatnot. Ooh, I got an onk in my head when I said that. But yeah, and to me, they're like progression and all that stuff, and integration. Um, Yeah, I'm gonna leave that alone because I had something that came up yesterday when I searched it, and I wanted to bring it up again, but I don't want to waste time. So yeah, Sarah. Sarah is basically the daughter of Mary Magdalene and Jesus, and um, yeah, basically that. Oh, I forgot about this. All right. And I asked Sarah myself, who are you and how would you like to describe yourself? And the following came up. The zodiac sign Virgo came up. And also she says success, victory through focus and application of ideas and passion, proper balance and application of energy, practicality. It's one thing to have passion, energy and an idea. It's true victory when you're able to carry it and see it through. So that's their Sarah for you. And I'll be channeling with her for this week's um, Mercury Day Energy Reading. If you hear any extra sounds during this reading, I apologize in advance. Life is life, and I don't handle it if it gets too much. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. It's very much appreciated. It's helpful. And yeah, let's begin this week's Mercury Day Energy Reading, y'all. All right. Let's begin. Bottom of the deck, which is a summary of the clarity cards, is Page of Swords. Top of the deck, you watching this right now, is the Two of Wands. Doesn't this girl look like Rue from Hunger Games? Like every time I see this card, I'm like, she look like Rue from Hunger Games. Maybe it's just me. It may be just me. Oh, wow. I feel like a lot of y'all maybe going through like separation and breakups, whether it's romantic, business, friendship, family, or whatnot. But like y'all gotta have like strength, and y'all gotta have a lot of compassion, and y'all gotta see the bigger picture, like heavy as it's happening. What, heavy on the heart? Because then I heard heavy, heavy, you got so heavy, baby, yeah, yeah. Good. Heavy on the heart, and I see the Empress with the heart. Okay. And then yeah, bottom of the deck, I'm gonna keep it on with this too. So yeah, bottom of the deck, which is a summary of, there's something with the heart and ascending. But yeah, there could be something with Archangel Metatron as well. And then yeah, so the bottom of the deck, which is a summary of the card that came out, is do the work. Top of the deck, easy watching this right now, is take a step back. Maybe I gotta focus on something, or something needs to have priority. But yeah, so for this week's Mercury Day Energy Reading, the topic is challenge on the way to mastery. The card that came out is the Empress, Mary, Mother of Jesus. Isn't this card beautiful? Mary Magdalene's card is gorgeous, okay? And she's a high priestess. Bottom of the deck, which is a summary of that, is King of Chalices, which is King of Cups. Nehemiah, building Jerusalem. And then we have a verse here, is Nehemiah chapter 2, verse 17. Come, let us rebuild the wall of Jerusalem, and we will no longer be in disgrace. This is a New International Version. Top of the deck, easy watching this right now, is Page of Candles, which is Page of Wands. Miriam's praise for God. And this is Exodus chapter 15, verse 21. Miriam sang to them, sing to the Lord, for he is highly exalted. Both horse and driver he has hurled into the sea. This is probably after they reached the promised land, and they closed the waves onto Pharaoh and his soldiers when Moses and them got to the promised land. And then yeah, and then that was flashing in my head too. There's something about like, because I'm not gonna stick there. I don't know why. Sometimes I find it hard to really explain things when it's so easy. I don't know. There may be some type of like separation or breakup, and like if this is happening, this is divinely led, and it's like universal balance and all that stuff. Cause I don't know why I keep hearing perfection in my head, and that's so hilarious. We're in Virgo season, but yeah, yeah, there's like a way of life or living, maybe even like connection and friendship and love and relationship that is like, and I don't know why the word perfect just keeps coming in my head, so I'm just gonna say it anyway. That is perfect, like is divine or whatnot. And I don't know if like something was not divine, whether it was super toxic or it was just like a little bit off, not aligned. Something may have not been like there, so it's like readjustment. But yeah, to clarify the Empress card, we have the Five of Cups. We have the Five of Cups. She's like the girl from y'all know who I'm talking about, the Scary Movie. And Scary Movie made fun of it too. But yeah, and Strength card. And then Three of Swords and the King of Cups again. I feel when you hold me, we gon' always be together, baby. That's what you told me, and I believe it, cause I ain't never had nobody do me like you. And then we have here joy and contentment. Yeah. Okay. So, and okay. Bom dia, y'all. Bom dia, and thank you for the free sub. Thank you for the subs. Thank you for the subs. Because I watch these people who do gaming and reaction, and they have like the sound thing where they you could record a sound and you could press it and it like happens. And the girl his wife basically they have a button, and whenever somebody subs, they're like, thank you for the subs, thank you for the subs. So thank you. Yeah, so let's go into it right now, y'all. So there's something here about those that you mingle with, those the environment that you those that you mingle with, the environment that you frequent, social media, social norms, influence, society, communication, and how any of this has any influence on you or something that's being talked about in this reading. There's something like that here. And then there's changes going on. There could be changes going on to your environment, those that you mingle with a lot. Or maybe in society, how social norms or something. Maybe in communication. But yeah, there's changes. There's something about children, a child. You're in a child or someone's in a child in general. Childhood. There's also something about expression. So there could be something about communication and expressing something. Throat chakra. Maybe even from the heart chakra. And something about like fun, entertainment as well. And maybe also courage. And then there's definitely something about like community, those that you mingle with a lot. Those that you align with, that's on the same frequency. There's also maybe something here about communication. And then there could be something about like definitely with, it's either your inner child or you're like your child. And then there's something about like stepping through the door, stepping through the gates, stepping through a portal. The collective as a whole, community, friendship. There's something about healing as well. A miracle, all that stuff. Okay. The story of Moses and all that stuff, and even after it, like, because sometimes they end after they reach the promised land. Stuff happened after the promised land. Like, things were still, like, shifting during the promised land, because at some point, some people were questioning, like, their fate and all that stuff. They were questioning Moses and everything like that. So a lot of things happened afterwards, and like people were shifting in and out of the frequencies and everything still. So yeah. So something like that. It's something super holy and divine. And there's something here about like abundant strength, abundant like courage, confidence, willpower. It's like something that won't stop. Something that won't stop, can't stop. I'm so sorry, that sucks. I hate when people do certain things because like it's like now we can't even say your stuff anymore and we can't sing your music anymore because at least me personally I can't because I can't separate the music from the artist and all that stuff, whatever they be saying. That sucks. But whatever. Yeah, there's like some type of willpower or courage and confidence, and it's abundant. It's like unstoppable and all that stuff. There's something about like nurturing and giving strength to something, or you giving strength and nurtured. There's something about like the bigger picture and like someone having like emotional intelligence, emotional maturity and compassion, having the overall understanding, overstanding, um, during a separation, a breakup, during some type of emotional loss. And then, I'll do, since it's like overstanding the bigger picture, there are still cups standing, The three has spilled over, yes, but two are still standing. So, like, overstanding that, seeing that. A dark part of something died or something. It's something about transformation and some type of overseeing. There could be something with vultures in there. Even though there's crows here, there's something with vultures. Okay. Yeah. Leading out is a heartbreak, a breakup, some type of loss. It could be emotional. You could feel the loss, maybe like the rug pulled from under your feet or whatnot, like, or the earth pulled from under your feet, and you're just floating in space, and that sinking feeling in your stomach or in your heart. Again, there's something about some type of willpower. It's unstoppable, abundant. And there's something about like giving strength, like either you are given strength or you are giving someone strength or whatnot. I don't know why. Lately, I've been getting a little bit of that. Like some people could also be like like seeing this with like their child, like seeing their child go through something, and then I'm getting, oh, I gotta watch it again, cause like it's crazy. I say this a lot, so I call it the Ray Charles, like you're Ray Charles in me. I say my mom, she Ray Charles me, and when I say that, if you watch Ray with Jamie Foxx in it, there was a point where his mother, when he dropped something or something happened, and he was crying for his mom, like, mom, help me, and she was about to, but she stopped. You know why? She was not an asshole. When I was younger, I thought like she was an asshole. But like as I got older, I realized it's because she was trying to teach him how to like be independent on his own. Like imagine she's not there. Who's gonna be there to be able to, for him to navigate the world? Because Ray Charles is blind, right? He was blind since he was a child. He started losing his sight when he was very young. So like there's something my mom, so I always say like my mom Ray Charles me a lot when I was younger. I used to be very pissed at her. She used to do this with me with words. I used to ask mom, what does this mean? And she wouldn't tell me. She would like, you have the dictionary, go on, look it up. She would always, every single time I would ask her something, it was the words I remember the most. She would be like, you have a dictionary, you go look it up. I would get mad, and then sometimes I would actually just go to the dictionary and look it up. Is to teach you or whatnot, to strengthen you, to strengthen your willpower and your confidence, your strength. And then, because somebody may be getting Ray Charles or something about Ray Charles, being Ray Charles, or like a mother's doing that, or like something that's happening to you or something like that. And then also, I've been like getting like energies a little bit sometimes about like a mother or some type of parent. It doesn't have to be a mother, a parent, like nurturing by like and nurturing and strengthening their child or something like that, or like they're observing their child go through things. So like, and like it could be, as their child is like going through stages in their life, like it could be painful at times or something like that. So this could be witnessing that. But yeah. And yeah, again, they're repeating it again, overstanding, bigger picture, as something is ending. There's a separation, some type of breakup. This is so in alignment. There could be something about a halo, and then also something about dancing. That's so crazy because he started playing some song with dance in it. Beautiful, very much synchronicity. So there's something with like joy, like celebrate. Um, the spirits, they love when you dance. God loves when you dance and you celebrate. Something about that. And then there's something about like I'm getting that when like people are in church and they praise dance, basically. Sometimes they cry and they shout out and they sing in tongues and everything like that. And there's something about, I guess it's joy and it's like thank God and everything like that. At the same time, it's like releasing and transforming this like dire energy or something. Okay. What came out was the Empress card for challenge on the way. Some type of abundance, maybe a nurturing or whatnot. That's what I'm getting there. It's abundance and nurturing there. And then bottom of the deck, the summary of that is maybe a flow, some type of flow and abundance and like just like serendipity and synchronicity, allow like and divine like alignment and redirection and all that stuff. The flow of it and allowing it, and I'm getting the Hangman card or whatnot. Could be like some type of challenge on the way or something. I think yeah, and even as something like stops or ends, like you kind of got to keep going or whatnot. Yeah, so that's the what came out bottom of the deck, which is a summary of that. What came out is King of Chalices, King of Cups. Yeah, full of love, full of water and understanding and all of that stuff. Bang, 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 bang. Move to the beat. Okay. Wow, Three of Feathers again. Yeah, some type of renewal. It is what it is. It's straightforward. You need to sit straight up on your seat and everything like that. Yeah, it could be very emotional and sad. There is something with a child here. Some of y'all could be like, there's something with like, maybe there's something with somebody's son. Maybe they're sad, you're sad, and because you seeing something. But there's something about needing to be straightforward. Some of y'all may be praying over this or whatnot. But yes, through all of that, top of the deck, you're watching this right now. You know, oh my gosh, wow, delicious. God is so, okay, Sarah. Okay, so also what flashed in my head is when Jesus was on the cross and like his mother couldn't do anything, Mary couldn't do anything but like be there, and she was just like aching and like, you know, all that stuff. So yeah, the scene from Passion of the Christ, you know, when he was on the cross and everything, and basically they couldn't do anything but like just go along with him and everything like that. Bang, bang, bang. Oh yeah, top of the deck, use your watch this right now, page of candles. There's something here about currently people could be experiencing, there's something about freeing, vitality, and dance anyway. Dance anyway. Praise God anyway. You know what's crazy? Who was I listening to? I was listening to somebody. And they were talking about somebody going through something, and she was like literally like crying, and she was going through something or whatever, you know, she was going through it, and in the middle of it she was like, yo, God is so awesome. And then the girl was like, wow, like the fact that like she's going through all this and then she in the middle of it she's like still like God is so awesome, it's crazy. And I was like, yeah, cause she know the deal. So something about that too. Um, and randomly, sometimes I wake up and like, man, I have to get up though. You know what I mean? I don't know. Sometimes I be feeling energy on me, and I don't know what it is. Sometimes, and you know all that stuff. I'm not gonna go into it, but like sometimes I wake up and like a whole bunch of anxiety, paranoia, it just be weighing me down, and then I still have to get up. So I get up and like you know, I do what I gotta do. I say my gratitudes. I do my self read and everything like that. But then I pick myself up with like music and everything like that. Um, hmm So it's something with music and everything like that. Man, there's some type of like like divine redirection, reorganization, or like something like that, and it could make people like nervous, like restless. We have 8 of feathers, and it's Jonah in the whale's mouth. Basically, you can't see his eye, you know. And there's something about that, and yeah. To clarify the Empress card, you got the Five of Cups, the Strength card, and the Three of Swords, and the King of Cups. Yeah, strength, emotional intelligence, emotional maturity, emotional strength during a separation, okay? And you're gonna be given that, you know, by whoever's around you, by your community, by your spirit team, by God, maybe Sarah herself, if you follow along with Sarah, or maybe you are giving that to somebody, or you're giving that to your son or your child. And then, yeah, let's read this one. So, because we're going to keep it all on for now, because we're going to go through it. Oh, wow. I like when it does that. It flips straight to it. Okay, so here we go, y'all. We have your joy and contentment. And then, yeah, your message. Be here now. Enjoy the present moment and all of the positive experiences that have unfolded and are continuing to unfold. A wave of contentment is washing over your life. Contentment is about taking time to reflect on your situation, enjoy the moment, and trust that you are always being guided. Your angel team is encouraging you to follow your heart now. Do what makes your heart and soul sing. Do what makes you smile, dance, and rejoice in the glory of life. Your angel guide is encouraging you to live your life, to live your joy fully. Know that your ultimate purpose is to live joyfully, and through the expression of your joy, you will reach a state of bliss and contentment. Happiness is the key to inner peace, and you are being given an opportunity to experience it now. The extended message here is, if you find yourself feeling sad, drained, or overwhelmed, know that this is all about to change. In order to usher positive energy into your life, your angels are encouraging you to do what makes you feel alive. Whether you are drawn to pursuing a hobby, spending time in nature or with loved ones, or even having a digital detox, you are being guided to make those moves now. Anything that makes you feel positive, blessed, and joyful will support you in magnetizing more of these feelings and experiences into your life. Your angels are waiting to shine their light and love on your world. So call on them to bring that love in now. This is a beautiful reading. And what she might call it, we have here Libra. I want to write it down. I'm gonna put it down. We have here Libra. And we have here Leo. You could be any of those signs. The signs could be in chart, could be the energy of this reading, could be anybody around you, could be the planetary placements, all of that stuff. No, sorry. I didn't realize there was 3 of them in my hand. So we have here Thurisaz. Thurisaz. Thurisaz came out. Thurisaz. Something could happen tomorrow. Or it could happen next week, next Thursday. It could happen tomorrow or next Thursday. Because sometimes when I look at Thurisaz, it makes me think about Thursday. But yeah, so it means thorn, reactive, defense, and conflict. It could be something about always defended or protected or provided for. But yeah, thorn, defensive, reactive, and all that stuff. Something's happening, y'all. Then we have here adamant, which is an adjective meaning refusing to be persuaded or to change one's mind. Gotta be adamant, y'all. Be adamant with your joy, with your gratitudes, with your celebration for God, for your spirit team, for the energies that be that are supporting our highest good and supporting the highest good. We have here labradorite, and it's a gemstone that that is associated with and can help with magic, and it protects you while you sleep. It's for transformation, inner and outer protection and healing. It increases faith and trust. It removes disappointments, insecurities, self-doubt. Oh, definitely that. Strengthens physical, emotional, and spiritual life. Definitely that. It boosts self-determination. It sharpens psychic abilities. It keeps you safe and prepared when expanding your consciousness, abilities, and your interdimensional traverse. I feel like it's definitely that too. And it empowers spiritual growth. This could even be like a mentee or something like that, or somebody, you know. And then I'm gonna like do read a part of this or whatnot. This is the book I'm always talking about with Malidoma Patrice Somé of Water and Spirit. I love this book, and he's an Aquarius. Cause like it's crazy. Like when he was saying stuff, I was like, nah, he sound exactly like me, like what I be experiencing and all that shit. And then like when I looked up him and then I saw his birthday, I was like, oh yeah. Okay, so we're gonna read a page or something. Okay. This is from a chapter called Grandfather's Funeral. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna read from like I'm gonna do this side, but I'm gonna read from this bottom and then up to this side. So we have here, first the men began to sing, and soon the song was transmitted throughout the entire crowd. Once again, people began to weep, tears streaming from their eyes. A man let out a long lamenting cry that was drowned out by many others and carried over into the women's thrilling voices. The male xylophone chose that crucial time to begin a mournful song known by the crowd. And you know, it's in a different language. I'm gonna try to like say it. I'm sorry if I say things wrong. It's pele, 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 pele. Abo muere, kie, kie. And then empty, empty, empty. The granary broke with the millet. The leaves of the branches of the tree, all fed on the roots. Now leaves without branches, branches without roots. How do you stay alive? The lead medicine man's voice rose above the xylophone, and his words filled the air with doom. The dwarf jumped out of the circle once more and intoned. The circle has lost its guide. His breath flew out. Now Bedefor is waiting to be a ghost. Ah, this compound is lost. Yay! Once again, this utterance was followed by a mournful wail begun by the group of men and sustained by the women. It's crazy because I was saying, I was like, maybe it could be a son or whatnot. It doesn't have to be. And then, like, it's like supported, sustained by the women. So it could be like a mother or something like that. But yeah, it died away into oblivion as the crowd's attention was directed toward the refrain of the xylophone mourning the tension of this last moment. The grave diggers broke into the circle around the pala, and gently carried grandfather's body away from the weeping circle to the grave. For a while, the ritual of farewell continued in front of the empty pala. It was hot, though the sun was declining toward evening. The funeral ground emptied slowly until there were only a few people left to attend to the last business. The grave diggers returned. The routines of everyday life resumed. A A few women still wept as if incapable of consolation. Their high-pitched wailing rose into the dusty air. Without resistance, I followed Aunt Pony and her beancake equipment into the yard empty of people, where the quiet spoke as eloquently as speech itself. Grandfather had really died. A new era had begun. Yeah, it's like that's what I was saying. There's something about like you kind of still have to keep going type of thing. So yeah, that's that for this week's Mercury Day Energy Reading. The topic: challenge on the way to mastery. Maybe something about 33. It could be something with a Jesus thing. If you're like a personal reading, you can visit my link tree. You can email me, set up a day and time. They both will be in the description by Speedy C. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Very much appreciated. It's helpful. And peace out, y'all. Have a great one.